The Time Traveler's Dilemma. Once upon a time in a small, sleepy town called Willowbrook, there lived a brilliant scientist named Dr. Amelia Thompson. Dr. Thompson was renowned for her groundbreaking work in quantum physics and had built a time machine in her secret laboratory. She was the town's best-kept secret. One sunny morning, Dr. Thompson decided to take her time machine for a spin. She set the date to the year 1920, the era of the Roaring Twenties, and prepared for her journey. With a flick of a switch and a dazzling burst of lights, her time machine came to life. As she stepped out of the machine in 1920, Dr. Thompson marveled at the sights and sounds of the past. She watched the flapper girls dancing, listened to jazz music, and even met her own grandparents as young adults. It was an incredible experience, and she recorded everything with her modern-day camera. However, as Dr. Thompson continued her traveling adventures, she noticed a peculiar pattern. Whenever she visited the past, small but significant changes occurred in her present. Her town, Willowbrook, looked slightly different each time she returned. The changes grew more noticeable with each trip. Determined to understand what was happening, Dr. Thompson embarked on an extensive research project. She discovered that her actions in the past were creating ripples in the space-time continuum, altering the course of history. Some of these changes were beneficial, while others were disastrous. It was as if she had become the unwitting guardian of the timeline. Dr. Thompson faced a dilemma. Should she continue time traveling and risk further disruptions to her present, or should she stay in one era to prevent any more damage? She knew that with great power came great responsibility, and she couldn't ignore the consequences of her actions. In the end, Dr. Thompson made a difficult decision. She returned to the present one last time and dismantled her time machine, vowing to protect the timeline from further alterations. She knew that the past should remain in the past, and that her actions in the present were the key to shaping a better future. As Dr. Thompson watched her time machine fade away, she realized that the greatest adventure was not in exploring the past, but in creating a brighter tomorrow. She dedicated her life to using her scientific knowledge to solve present-day problems, knowing that every small change she made in the present would ripple through time, making the world a better place for future generations. And so, the brilliant scientist of Willowbrook became a hero not for her traveling exploits, but for her dedication to the present and the future. The town would never know the incredible adventures she had in the past, but they would always remember her as the scientist who made a difference in their lives.